What's the deal with breaking a fast? This is going to be a very fun video. You're going to see exactly what I eat to break a fast because it's almost 2 o'clock. For a keto person like me, it's almost time to actually eat for the first time today. So what I'm going to do is show you exactly what I do here to prepare this, and then I'll be eating soon. And in case you're new to this channel, just to be clear, I am Slick Nick. I'm your personal keto bro. I have a master's in bro science. What that means is I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a trainer. I'm just some random guy in Tennessee who has a camera and is about to turn 40 and has a goal of reaching 17% body fat this year. So what you're about to see is how I break the fast. So I made a separate video on that explains exactly what breaking a fast means when you're keto, but ultimately it means that you're consuming something other than fat that has calories. So I will be consuming some protein and some small levels of carbohydrates for my first meal of the day. So what I've had so far, we should start here. I woke up 5:30, by 6 a.m. I had black coffee with some MCT oil in it. And then at around 11, I did my official keto coffee, which also has butter in it. That fat tiding me over. Then at 1, my apple cider vinegar to prepare my sugar levels in my body as I'm getting ready for food. So here we go. Now that it's almost 2 o'clock, this is what I do. Check this out. So I've been getting the salad half the size, but I'm eating more salad now. And my wife said, how did you go through that in 2 days? So now I've doubled it. By the way, this is what I'm doing here when I eat my salad. So there's an article here on WebMD about 9 foods that have leptin in it, the hormone that basically keeps you feeling full. So imagine the irony. I haven't eaten and it's 2 o'clock, and now I'm going to eat, but I'm going to specifically eat food that's going to keep me from being hungry. Imagine that. So number 3 on this list is healthy oils. So you're going to see me put in some olive oil into my dressing to serve as basically part of the dressing. Vegetables are number 4. That's mainly what you're going to see me do here. And then what else is going to be on this list here? And well, salad greens specifically is on here as its own separate thing on the number 8. And then number 9, mushrooms. So these are all things to basically allow leptin to work to your advantage. Okay, so I have my favorite YouTubers that I watch on being keto. One of them is Autumn Bates, and she says she tries to have 2 cups of leaves a day. So here's how I do it. I get this mixing bowl. So just to kind of put it in perspective, I'm gonna grab my water bottle. So this is a half gallon. I drink 2 of these a day. I've already filled up 1 of these and drank it today, and you can see that's how much I got left now. So to put it in perspective, this is a half gallon, okay? So this bowl, we could arguably say is at least half of this, right? Or a third of this. This is a lot. Clearly, my conscience is clear as far as knowing 2 cups, yeah, easily 2 cups of leaf. So let's watch me do this. I'm just gonna get a big fistful. That one fistful pretty much got me to the top. What I like to do is to put enough to fill to the top of the bowl, because then I still gotta pack more on top of that, but there you go. So in good conscience, I would say that's no problem with me saying that's 2 cups. All right, there's that. Now, also, let me remind you, the very first thing I do when I break my fast is I eat kimchi, which has got probiotics in it. I'm taking that very seriously, so that I just do 2 tablespoons. I'd eat more, I love it. It's just that it's $6 for this, and really because of not that I really keep up with sodium that much, but I know that there's a decent amount of sodium for those 2 tablespoons. So I actually start with that as far as fiber, because remember my list of the 5 things that matter is keto, and they're in that link right there. But basically the first one is filling up on fat and fiber, and that's exactly what you're going to see in this meal is fat and fiber and things that will help leptin be on my side. Okay, so here's my leaves, my minimum of 2 cups. All right, next up, I always love to add spicy food into what I eat. So here, I've got some slices of jalapenos. I throw like 5 of those in there. There we go. Okay, so I've got some jalapenos. These mushrooms are all specifically have the leptin in them, right? So I'll help it to my advantage. So there's some mushrooms, and then, man, imagine the fat on these. So it's 6 grams of protein, but 15 grams of fat in a quarter cup of these. So as far as quarter cup, I do have a measuring cup for it, or you could just use a tablespoon, and you can just put them in that way. So, man, I'm running low on these. I need to get some more. So, but that is so much fat that I'm putting in my salad. All right, that's great. That's exactly what I want. Not a whole lot of fat in olives, but I do like to put those in there. So the serving I think is like 5, but it's not big deal. Let's go like 8. I had to put like 8 in there just now. Here we go. Okay, where are we at now? Well, just because it's right in front of me, I do add some salt and pepper in. Here's some pink salt, Himalayan salt, and some peppercorn. I'm gonna put in there. All right. So now it's avocado time. This requires a little bit of work as far as always having an avocado that's going to be ripe enough to be able to eat. So there are keto salad dressings, but I found that in making this less processed, I'm actually happier to do this. So this is my salad dressing. It's ultimately usually a half an avocado, a tablespoon of olive oil, and a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. And that together, just thrown in my salad, mixed together, that's my salad dressing. It's not all in one where I pour it together and mix it up. I just throw it together, but collectively, it is my salad dressing. So do you need me to explain how to know when an avocado is good? So pretty much it's gonna be black all over. You won't really see any green. And then when you press it, you can press down a little bit and it's not too firm. So what I do is I just cut it down to the pit right there, and then I put tin foil on the other half of it so that I can save that for tomorrow's salad. So there we go, and I'll use them with the pit for tomorrow because I've heard that the pit will keep it greener. So there we go. So what I'm going to do with this half of an avocado, actually this is a decent sized one, so will I use the whole thing? You know what, I might as well. I'm not afraid of fat, I embrace fat. So what I do is, this is how I like to do it. I like to put it on here, almost like it's a dessert, the way it's cut up. And go, just cutting it in nice slices. 2 little chunks of it are pretty brown, I'm gonna weed those out. But ultimately, there's a good amount of fat to put in my salad. Look at that, that looks good, we almost dropped it. Okay, putting that in here. And then lastly, I'm going to do, it's funny because I think I probably have just about the right amount of the balsamic for this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and measure out. Actually, no, with this, instead of doing 1 spoon of it, because that's a serving, I actually do 2, because I looked it up and I mean, this stuff is super keto friendly. So I put 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, and then I do 1 of the olive oil. And again, with about a half of an avocado, I mean, there's different sizes of avocado, so that's gonna play into it as well. But olive oil, as we know, is good for the leptins there. There's my salad, I'm about to stir that up. But it's, how much fat's in this? 14 grams of fat. I love seeing that. Okay, so man, like I know the Bible says not to envy others, but it's gonna be hard not to when I get to eat this every day before I break my fast. So good. So there we go, there's that. And keep in mind, the first thing I will eat is this 2 tablespoons of kimchi, which is fermented and probiotics. And from there, here's my eggs. Can you see the nice color on those? I'm about to spill. They have very orange yolks. and these are going to be free-range eggs that I eat. So I'm very serious about getting good quality eggs there. So we've got some Nellies there, stocked up on those. Now from here, after I eat this, so again, huge salad with plenty of fat in it, along with my probiotic fermented kimchi and my 3 eggs that are actually the right kind, the free range. From there, I'm going to gauge this thing. What else am I hungry for today? Should I get some mixed nuts? Should I eat some ricotta cheese? I can determine that, but I'm not counting calories. I'm just eating enough until, oh yeah, I'm not hungry anymore, because man, that's a lot of fat. So from there, once I'm done eating, so if I was really hungry, I could maybe get a turkey burger and cook that up and put it between lettuce and even put some cheese on there. Or if I just wanted a little bit of Swiss cheese to eat along with my eggs, maybe that's all I need. But I'm just really focusing on the fat first. And so it's 2 minutes till 2 right now. So the moment I shut this off, I'm eating. And this will be the first time I've eaten food today. And this is what I do every day. This is not hard for me either, because the fat I've already had from the MCT oil and butter in my coffee has sustained me. I feel fine. I could run 3 miles right now if I wanted to. I don't want to. I'm gonna eat because I need to make sure I'm getting my nutrition in for the day. Because if you consume too little food, then it can cause your metabolism to slow down, BMI or whatever it's called, and bro signs. And I don't want to do that. I want to make sure my metabolism is being challenged in a good way. So very excited. And then I will eat again around 5:30 or 6. That meal will have half of a sweet potato in it and about 1/4 cup of blueberries involved in it. That's going to be the majority of my carbs for the day, keeping it between 25 and 50. Thanks for watching this video. This is how I break my fast. It just turned 2 o'clock. It's time for me to eat.